$5404 and David 15 are gonna be in the area.
David 15, 23.
Here we go again.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello there.
And
You here
there's
for
Grant.
Steve?
Well, I'm looking for whoever called me.
Yeah, that'll be Steve. He's just inside. Fucking Gramps is acting up again. I heard him outside from the fucking window. They're threatening to bash his fucking skull in.
Alright, if you don't mind me asking, who are you paying rent to live here?
So I'm paying rent to one of his fucking family members.
Okay.
So
Sure.
they've poached the house again, something like that. That got remortgaged, and then so I'm paying rent to one of his family members. Obviously, he doesn't know that clearly, because otherwise he doesn't know this stuff.
Well, what's he doing?
Okay, dude.
So I peeked through the window. It was up in my brother's face, fucking threatening to kill him, all this shit, threatening to shoot him over that fucking fear.
He's saying that?
Okay.
Like, without the fucking old man in that house.
When was that?
About approximately like an hour ago.
Do you need context here, deputy or sheriff?
No, I've heard about it, because he was in the office, and then yelling about it about an hour ago.
Basically, it's a civil dispute over, like, renters or something.
Yeah, well, it's a civil dispute until someone starts threatening to kill the other person.
Well, yeah, you can't really have that. So do you have proof that he said these things?
I mean, I can get. He probably has his fucking body cam or something on. Maybe his dash cam. I ain't got nothing.
Was he still? He was still in uniform?
Yeah, he was still in uniform.
Alright, so was he yelling at you or was he yelling at Steve?
He was yelling at Steve.
Okay, well then can we speak to Steve?
Yeah, I'm home.
Sorry, when was that? How long ago was that?
Honestly, we just left the scene from the dispute, I don't know, like 20 minutes ago. We didn't even get fully off of Calafia.
But the thing is, Gramps clocked in at the station, so he would have had to have left pretty much with you guys, or just after.
I mean, yeah, true. Calafia is a long road, so I mean, again, if he doesn't have evidence, it's a he said, she said situation. I'm just trying to get details down.
Gramps clocked in at the station.
When did he clock in?
I thought, like, I don't know, 20 odd minutes ago maybe? Not even that. Maybe about
Alright.
20, 25 minutes ago. I walked past
yes,
the corridor.
Give me a rundown. What happened?
Well, after you guys left,
Well,
that
hold on. Sure, if you want to walk back with me.
That motherfucker started getting.
So if you want to help with Gramps' case and give me, like, the clock-in details, because right now it's still a civil issue unless, like, again, it's, even if he was here arguing, if there's no recorded evidence on either end, it's just a he said, she said situation, and it's still kind of a civil issue. Unless someone can prove that there was actually threats being made. So
it looks like, I'm just speaking to people who's over at the station, between people over at the station, and the dispatch center. This call came in, and Gramps had clocked into station 6 minutes before.
okay. So he clocked in 6 minutes before the call.
And from here to there, it's about 10-minute drive, 20 minute drive. There's no way this guy's waiting that long to call in.
Minutes. before the call.
So, how long ago did Gramps clock in?
Apparently 6 minutes before this call.
I'll just add that to the notes.
I'm just talking between the dispatch center and people in the...
Did Steve say Gramps was in uniform when he was shouting at him?
Yeah, Steve said Gramps was still in his uniform.
So, I mean, at that point, I mean, the only thing we could do to get evidence towards any possible threats would get a subpoena for the body camera if it was even on at the time. That's like the only evidence we would have. Other than that, it's a he said, she said situation, and it's just civil again.
Yeah, and we can't take written statements from anybody regarding the threats because you have bias on the cousin, you have individual involved in the incident providing bias, you have Gramps who was involved in the incident providing bias, so
yeah,
we don't have an unbiased witness in this situation.
And we were both involved in the dispute just as like mediators, not witnesses, so yeah, there isn't much to go on, to be honest.
I don't think Gramps has done anything, to be honest. I think he's taken the advice and going the civil route because he's put in for time off to deal with the legal stuff.
So he is going to go the legal route.
Yeah, he's going the legal route. But he's
Okay.
Now, you don't have to do this because it's your...
The thing I will say about it is, you know, the guy's old, he doesn't have a filter, so he'll say shit. He will say shit, but he won't act on it.
Yeah, so, well, my point is, you don't have to go this route because it's your department, your officer or sergeant or what have you. But he was a little aggressive during the dispute, and it doesn't look great. But again, it's still civil until people start threatening people. So if we can't prove that anyone threatened anyone, we really can't do much here.
I'd say talk to him, and if you want to, you can pull the body cam and send it over to us, Bill's recording, and see if that caught any threats or anything like that that would actually be viable and actionable.
And if there is nothing, then we'll just say that we can't necessarily prove that it happened or didn't happen, and we would have to move on with that.
There's nothing we can do.
Exactly.
We can go to them and say, hey, we have
just
no
had
evidence.
someone check. Body cam wasn't on. Body cam came off after he was finished talking to James about the civil stuff.
Okay, so his body camera wouldn't be on?
No. It looks like it's run out of battery, he's not charged it.
Body camera would not be on. Okay.
I know Gramps would have been quite upset about it because I've had dinner in that house with his mother before. So.
I again, the thing is, like, from our perspective, we can't get involved because it's all civil. Like, it all has to be handled via court. If it was squatting, it would probably be easier because they don't have enough time on squatting rights. But if it is an actual renter's document, regardless, we gotta deal with the courts. It's just so as long as if neither party can prove that the incident transpired with any evidence, there's nothing we can do. And again, it would be another civil issue. We would just write a report saying this happened and leave.
Yeah.
I'm just saying personally that maybe him being the better man, just not even going up to the guy at all unless it's to serve him an eviction notice. Like, even remotely talking to him does not necessarily look good in the eyes of the court type of shit. Because we gotta write paperwork on this and all this crap, and I don't really want to deal with any of this. This is not my technically really what I want to deal with, but it is. I'm just explaining how we're going through it and how we're going to be dealing with it. So does this statement go anywhere?
I'm putting everything in an incident report once we're done here. Just
Okay.
on fire.
So I've been adding stuff to the notes if you want to add that in, basically. I mean, they don't fully add, but he clocked in 6 minutes after the call came out, and then his body camera was not on for the incident. So it's really just a he said, she said situation. It's kind of still just civil, not much we can really do. Like, there'll be a report, but that's about it. Like, we can't make an arrest, nor can we, do anything else. There's no evidence of anything, really. It's kind of just two people saying that something happened, or one person saying that something happened, type of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, my advice, maybe you could tell him, is just don't contact him at all unless it's the proper paperwork or saying, hey, here's the court date for the eviction notice or whatever. Just only in a professional setting. That way, there's no even consideration that there's any negative light towards this situation with his perspective. At least that's the best advice I can give. Trust me, this is all out of whack, to be honest. I ain't know how this works. I have an apartment in Marina Beach. I highly doubt it would be much better. Or condo? Yeah, probably condo is more accurate.
Well, I do know how this works. They legally own the property. Gramps can't be coming up on here threatening to kill people if they legally own the property, but if we have no actual evidence of direct threats to the individuals, then we cannot press charges, they cannot press charges. They can take it through civil court, eviction-wise, they can take it through civil court, charges-wise, they can do whatever they want on that end, but legally, well, criminally, there's no further incidents that need to be.
Yeah, exactly. There's not much we can do.
Yeah, I just went up to him and said, hey, we can't do anything without actual evidence of viable threats.
And do you give him advice to, like, record further interactions or whatever? Alright.
I said that if he comes up there and starts doing it again, record it.
Alright, then. That's all we can really do. Both of us are on the same page on that end.
Yep.
Alright, I appreciate you coming out, Sheriff, and clearing the air and giving a little bit for our paperwork as well.
Oh, I just came out because it was in our area, so.
I mean, I suppose that's... I mean, what is not your area? It's like a whole county.
I know, right? No, I was passing by anyway. I know. I was passing by, I'm going up to a meeting up at Plato Bay, so.
Well, you did help because, I mean, if we had to get shit like that, just... Apparently everyone has big irons on their hips, even the civilian does.
Yeah, well, we work in the desert.
Does that explain why everyone has a 6-shooter?
Yeah.
What? How does that explain that?
We work in the middle of redneck buttfuck nowhere.
I suppose that's true.
If you can get certified in it, we'll let you shoot.
I carry a Beretta.
I can carry a Glock.
The only thing we don't really allow is like 50 cals.
Well, no, I hope not. Shit. Just obliterate someone's head real quick.
I mean, I got a revolver. I obliterate people anyway.
Okay, well, so...
No, the only reason I have it is I want to one day have the, you know, and the very small chance I ever get to pull the Dirty Harry maneuver.
You really...
You're feeling lucky.
My question is, what's it chambered?
I'm assuming 38? No.
Colt 45?
Chambers.
Chambers.
We don't talk about the ammo that I use, okay?
Hey, my personal revolver is Colt 45. Got fucking stopping power on that one.
Huh. Alright, well, I don't think we have any further, right?
Nope,
I mean,
we can leave.
So.
Alright. Well, I mean, the problem is the sheriff's behind all of us, so we kind of have to all back up in a chain. I mean, I guess you could flip around and we'll just follow you or whatever. 5404, show me back tonight.